Hey guys, doing a quick video on a 30-inch light bar down there. Okay, so this is specifically on a 2011 Tundra, so it will work on anything that is 2007 to 2013. I believe you could do the same thing with the 2014 plus, but so this is actually pretty easy. This is a 30-inch single row light bar. Okay, this is specifically a night light one. I'll leave a link in the description. But I'll kind of show you what's going on down there. You can actually fit it. You don't have to remove anything other than these little pieces right here on both sides. It's helpful on both sides. Take your time lining it up, make sure it's in the middle. This specific light bar, there is actually a nut, one of the actual kind of bolts holding the front portion of it in was the middle. I was able to use that to line up, and then took a lot of time lining it up left and right so that it was pointing straight. But I did that. I did buy their harness as well. Nightlight had a harness. You can see there's a fuse. There's one line that goes to a relay right here, and then from the relay you have a power wire, a ground wire, and there's a fuse right here as well, that an inline fuse from the relay to the power, which is nice. And then there's a single wire that goes back. Now typically there's a little clicker button, but I actually replaced that with an OEM style switch. I poked a hole through that grommet right there and fed it inside. Now this is kind of the cool thing. Obviously the wire comes up through the grommet down there, and then you fish it up here. You don't need to actually remove this piece. I just pulled it down. There's pull tabs, and then right here is this OEM switch, OEM style switch. You see right there. Now try to make it easy for you. I had to splice in the wires from the harness, the night light harness, which there was a yellow, red, and a black. Obviously the black goes with black, red goes with red, and then the yellow goes with green. But this harness, or this plug, has two reds, and if you wired up this one, whenever you turn on the truck, this light comes on. I didn't want it on all the time. I just wanted it on whenever the light was on. Okay, so that specific one is the one closest to the black wire. So the red, there's two reds. Red closest to the black wire. Don't wire it in if you don't want this light on the whole time. Okay, so I'm just going to kind of push this in and then kind of push it up right there. And that's all you do. And then kind of see through my, and I'll hopefully get another video and put in with this post, but that's on. That's a pretty bright light. You can see it's a really nice, the middle of this bar is supposed to be spotlight, which you can kind of see actually, you know, whenever I do this, and then the edges are flood. So, but yeah, I'm gonna put another video, combine this video with another one, to show the kind of like the night time actually on the road performance. But yeah, worked out well. Cool thing about this is this 30-inch single row light bar will fit a lot of aftermarket bumpers. A lot of aftermarket bumpers, that little space in there in the bumper is for a 30-inch single row. So pretty cool. All right guys, so those this is at night obviously, and these are just my my low beams on my headlights. Okay, here is my high beams, and what you can kind of see in the distance there are in the middle of the screen are a couple smaller trees or apple trees, roughly 130, 140 yards from where we're at. The trees that are behind them, a couple big ones, they're probably roughly 160 yards, 170 yards. So right there is, like I said, these are just my low beams, high beams, no lights except for the running lights that are on the Tundra, plus I have a few LED strips down there. This is my LED light bar. That's pretty significant. That's pretty good. I got a nice hot spot out there, and then you got the flood effect going left and right. This is with my high or with my low beams, so you can kind of see the difference there. And then here's high beams with the light bar. So pretty cool. I might adjust it up and down a little bit, but I think it's actually pretty good. It's not too low, it's not too high. I'm not getting a hot spot down in front of me. And I'm not going to use this except for, you know, whenever I'd be using my high beams anyways, so I'm not too worried about it being too high. But anyways, I'll leave a description, or I'll leave links in the description of the light bar and also the OEM style switch that I got and the wiring harness that used, and just kind of made it easy. And realistically, if you're going to get a relay, inline fuse and all that fun stuff, you know, even if you have the wiring, it's almost worth it. Just get the wiring harness. So anyways, I hope you guys appreciated the video, and hope it answered some questions. I didn't find a lot of information specifically on this on YouTube. So anyways, like I said, hope you guys liked it.